Prison is a place to protect criminals from society and their possible re-education. There are places of detention for ordinary criminals, and a number of institutions have a special regime of detention. But there are prisons where you can't get out or out of them, never. Such institutions include the Alcatraz prison, which operated in the United States from 1861 to 1963, an institution in excess of the protected content of especially dangerous criminals. It was located on an island with the same name, where the coast was at least 2 kilometers away. The fate of the prisoners was determined once and for all. Throughout history, 34 people have tried to argue with the word never individually and in groups. They were caught, put back or shot, some surrendered themselves, not knowing how to get to the shore. And yet there was a unique person who, in the conditions of strict isolation, managed not only to find accomplices who agreed to escape, but also to successfully carry out his plan. On January 18, 1960, Frank Lee Morris, a Washington native with an unusually rich criminal background, was transferred to Alcatraz from Atlanta. He wasn't a murderer or rapist, but he had a list of cases so long that they decided to put him on the island. Left an orphan at 11, he began his criminal biography at 14. He specialized in theft, then moved on to bank robberies and drug possession. Since 1949, he has always tried to escape from prison. He was not afraid of the number of attempts, so he escaped from the Florida State Prison 5 times. The main thing, he was aimed at freedom, so the total number of successful escapes numbered as many as 11 pieces. The transfer to Alcatraz did not kill Morris's desire for freedom and crime. Using his high IQ, he began to make plans for another escape for him. It was impossible to escape from such a serious institution without accomplices. He looked after 2 brothers, John and Clarence Anglin and Alan West. They ended up in neighboring cells, which made communication and preparation easier. In addition, the brothers were excellent swimmers. For the plan to work, it was important to prepare at the same time. The island enterprise produced clothing and shoes for the military, and furniture. The work allowed us to communicate closely. An additional advantage of the team was that they were included in the rarest category of this prison, criminals who did not commit any violent acts against a person. Therefore, Morris and his associates enjoyed greater freedom of movement. Each of the companions was responsible for their own part of the case and had to get out of their cell on the right night on their own. The Anglin brothers created props for the guards, fake heads and life-size dolls that were supposed to stick under the covers all night in each bed.